if you are someone like me that enjoy free things, then getting correct score fixed match for free every week might interest you. Hey, welcome. My name is Adiga Steven, and a couple of weeks back, one of you asked me to have a look at the channel that give correct score fixed match for free. So I requested for the channel's link and join. Indeed, the channel is free to join, and the matches are truly posted for free, all of which are correct score. So does that mean there is free food in Freetown now? I don't know. Just come with me. Let's get to the channel first. And here we are. As at the time of editing this video, this was the last game he posted about 4 hours before the kickoff time, and this was the result. This was the one before it, and this was the result. This was the one before that, and this was the result, and so on, at least one game. However, regardless of this impressive result, he does delete some of the tickets after some days. Do you also wonder why? Well, he does give other types of tickets too, but let's focus on this one for better understanding. And to those of you who this channel and tickets looks familiar to, and that has fallen victim to the scammer that owned this channel, well, my condolences to you. And to those of you who by now might be confused, like, Steven, what do you mean falling victim? After all, he does give the tickets for free, and they do win or come true like he said. Well, permit me to call your attention to 5 things from my finding, and you be the judge. The first thing is, out of the thousands, if not millions of betting sites out there, the games that he gives correct score on are only available in just one betting site. That's not the interesting part. The interesting part is that one betting site is owned by the same person that is giving the correct score. I bet by now some of you know where I'm going, and if you don't, smash the like button. If you do, still smash the like button and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done that already. It does help me a lot. Thank you if you did those 2 things. Moving on. So what he does is that he just sits down and come up with the name of a league and teams that looks real enough. He will then add it to his betting site, and since the game is not real, you can't find the name of the betting site out there except his betting site. And also, since he's the one in charge of the so-called match, at the end of the match, he just edit the scoreline to correspond with the one he gave before the commencement of the match and adjust the payout accordingly. And there you have a winning ticket. Of course, that's not all. The second thing is the fact that betting site of his is not registered doesn't baffle me that much, but the minimum amount one can deposit is exactly what baffles me. All the big names and giant companies in the betting industry like Betfair, Pinnacle, Bet365, you name them, even the ones that are just coming up like You Bet, I Bet, or Steven Bet, you get the point. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that most of the online betting sites, their minimum deposit ranges between $10 to $20, whereas for this website, their minimum deposit is over $100. Or let me say over 70,000 naira, at least at the time of publishing this video. Well, depositing that amount and play the games he gives you is not the issue, but until you want to withdraw your money, that's when you know that you've been robbed. Because after depositing, whether or not you won the games you played, when you place withdrawal request, you will never be paid. So trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together, it should make sense to you by now what the guy does, which is if he gives edited ticket of real matches and asks people to pay 70,000 naira plus for it, an average person will know that he is a scammer and they won't pay. But since he knows that so many people like me lost free things, instead of giving fake tickets of real matches and asking people to pay, he hides under the umbrella of giving you free fixed match that can't be played elsewhere except his betting site, which you won't be able to withdraw money off once deposited. So technically you are paying him 70,000 naira plus for his fake ticket. Yeah. By the way, you can pause this video and have a look at some of the reviews of those who has fallen victim to this scheme already. Regardless of how lengthy some of these reviews are, they are all saying the same thing, which has been addressed in this second point already. And of course, that's still not all.
There's more?
Sadly, yes. The third thing is, let's even assume that the site and the games are real. From his so-called tickets, you can see the amount he is frequently making. Bookmakers are not Father Christmas, neither they are dumb and stupid. When you have a winning rate of this nature, they will technically let you go in no time. Come on guys, whether that over 100,000 euros that guy claims to be making per game or multiple times per week is too small in the purse of the bookmaker in question. Believe me guys, no bookmaker is ready to be coughing out over 100,000 euros every week just to a guy who continuously play correct score that always win. Even if bookmakers are Father Christmas doesn't come or give a free gift every week or month, except this one.
I just said 2 million.
2 million?
Yes.
The fourth point is more of a question that I'm here to get an answer to. As at the time of publishing this video, he claimed to get about 3 fixed matches per week. I don't care whether that is true or not, even if it is 1 per week or 1 per month. My question is, why is he still posting and playing multiple or accumulator bets with small odds as this? Especially with the amount he takes and makes on his fixed match. Assuming he's doing that with this his website, that would have been understandable to an extent, but he does that with other betting sites. If you are among those of us that do sport arbitrage, you understand better why I say it would have been understandable to an extent if he does that with this his website. Well, like I said earlier on, I don't have an answer to that, so let's go ahead and ask him. Alright, we await his response. And by the way, if you know why he does that, let me know in the comment section. Moving on to the fifth point. The fifth point is more of an additional information and kind of warning that I believe is worth mentioning. This guy has multiple channels, and even though the goals of all those channels are all the same, which is to scam people, regardless of that single goal of those channels, they all preach different things, or let me say, they all have different way of scamming people. This one under discussion today focuses on correct scores, this one on draws. The list continues differently that way. And let's not forget, to those of you who might still be interested in visiting the channel to see for yourself, I will include the links to some of those channels in the description of this video. Yeah, I say some because this idea of giving free correct score fixed match is not only done by this channel. I've seen more than 2 Telegram channels that do the same thing aside these ones. Even on Facebook too, although it is controlled by the same person that is now expanding through referral process. And if I must say, it will be wise of you if you stay away from any channel or groups that promise to give you free fixed match that you can't find in any of the popular betting sites out there or on Google. That being said, if you are already in some of this channel or this one in particular, please do not allow yourself to be scammed by this guy with his other methods or channels. Well then, Stephen, do you have any site or Telegram channel of this nature that you can recommend? Well, for now I don't. However, I will let you guys know in my Telegram channel or on Instagram when I come across anyone that I believe is worth sharing. I'll drop the link to my Telegram channel also in the description of this video. On a final note, the essence of this video is to expose this method of scamming to the general public so as to create awareness and then prevent 1 or 2 persons from falling victim to this scheme. So by sharing this video in 1 or 2 betting groups you belong may save someone from falling victim to this scheme. With that being said, thank you for watching. Continue to stay safe, stay tuned, and stay blessed.